Today we have this briefcase in front of us, and if we want to open this briefcase, well, we need a passcode, and the passcode is a set of numbers. Now, what are these numbers? Well, to open this briefcase, this is the passcode. Now there is a small problem. While we can see 86, 89 and most probably this is 92, but the other two numbers are not visible. So we can input 86, 89 and 92, but for the other two numbers, well, you cannot really guess what these are. So how do we open this briefcase? Well, for that we'll have to understand something. In order to guess a number in a series, you need to understand how this series has been written. So we have 86, we have 89, we have 92. So in order to guess the next two numbers, we need to understand if these numbers show some sort of pattern. Now you must be thinking, what sort of pattern can these numbers show? Well, for that you will have to understand one example. So what do we have here? We have a triangle, we have a square, we have a pentagon and we have a hexagon. Now what do you know about a triangle? Well, a triangle has three sides, isn't it? And a square, it has four sides. And a pentagon, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 sides. What about a hexagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it has 6 sides. So we have 3 sides for a triangle, 4 sides for square, 5 sides of a pentagon and 6 sides of a hexagon. So do they show some sort of pattern? Well, they do. Let's see. Now initially you have 3 sides of a triangle. Now if you add one side to it, you get 4 sides of a square. And if you add one side to 4 sides of a square, you get 5 sides of a pentagon. And if you add one more side to 5 sides of a pentagon, you get 6 sides of a hexagon. So what is the pattern which you can see here? So every time one side is added to the shape and then you get the next shape. So when you add one side to triangle, you get square. When you add one side to square, you get a pentagon and so on. So this is a type of series in which difference between consecutive members of this series is 1. So every time, what is the difference between the consecutive members of the series? It is 1, isn't it? So we can say that difference between consecutive members of this series is constant. That is one constant number 1. So every time the difference between consecutive members is constant, and such a series is called arithmetic progression or AP. So we can say that this series is in AP because the difference between consecutive members of the series is always constant. In this case it is 1. Now let's see another example. Now here again we have a set of shapes. So let's see how many sides each one of them has. So let's start with the triangle. So we have 1, 2 and 3. So 3 sides. What about this? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 sides. What about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 sides. So what sort of series do we get? Let's see. So 3 and 5. what is the difference? It's 2, isn't it? Between 5 and 6, what is the difference? It's 1. And between 6 and 7, what is the difference? It's again 1. So what do we get? Well, to 3 sides of a triangle, when you add 2 more sides, you get 5 sides of a pentagon. Now, to 5 sides of a pentagon, when you add 1 more side, you get 6 sides of a hexagon. And to 6 sides of a hexagon, when you add 1 more side, you get 7 sides of a heptagon. So, 7 sides of a heptagon. So, what do you see? Well, the difference between this and this is 2 sides. This and this is 1 side, and this is again 1 side. So, do you get constant difference between the consecutive members of this series? Not really. In the first case, it's 2. In the second case, it's 1. And in the third case, it's 1 again. So, we do not get a constant difference between consecutive members of this series. So, what we discuss is that when we talk about arithmetic progression or AP, the difference between consecutive members of the series is always constant. But in this case, it is not constant. So, this is not in AP. So, whenever you have a series in which difference between consecutive members of the series is constant, only then we call the series to be in AP or arithmetic progression. So, what is arithmetic progression? An arithmetic progression or AP is a sequence of numbers such that the difference between consecutive terms is constant. So, the main feature of an arithmetic progression is that difference between consecutive terms is constant. Now, let's see another example. Here we have some strips of paper, 4 strips of paper of varying lengths. So, let's see the first one. Now, so its length is 1 centimeter. Now, let's see the second one. Second one's length is 3 centimeter. Now, what about the third one? Third is 6 centimeters long. And what about the fourth one? It is 8 centimeters long. So, what is the difference between 1 and 3? It's 2, right? Now, what about 3 and 6? What is the difference between 3 and 6? It's 3. And the difference between 6 and 8? It's 2. So, what do you find? We find that the difference is 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter and 2 centimeter again. So, what type of series do you get? Is the difference between consecutive members of the series constant? Not really. You start with 2, then there is 3 and then there is 2 again. So, the difference in height is not constant. So, is this series in AP? Can you tell me? Not really. This series is not in AP. Okay, let's see another example. Now, here we have another set of strips of paper. Now, here the length of first one. Let's see. It's 1 centimeter. What about the second one? It's 3 centimeter. Now the third one, it's 5 centimeter. And then the fourth one is 7 centimeter. So what is the difference? Well, between 1 and 3, it's 2 centimeter. Between 3 and 5, again the difference is 2 centimeter. And between 5 and 7, again the difference is 2 centimeter. So, what type of series can you see? Well, definitely the difference between consecutive members of this series is constant, that is 2 centimeter. So 1, 3, 5 and 7 are in AP. So this is a clear example of AP because the difference in height is constant. So you see, the consecutive members show a constant difference, and as a result this series is in AP. So this is how you can differentiate between a series which is in AP and which is not in AP. Now let's see this number line. Now in this number line you can find a number of series that are in AP. So let's try to find some. So first of all, let's take consecutive numbers in this series. So if I move from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5 and so on. So what is the difference between the consecutive members of this series? Well, between 1 and 2, difference is 1. Between 2 and 3, difference is again 1. Between 3 and 4, again the difference is 1. So what do you get? Well, in this series which starts from 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, the difference between each consecutive member of the series is 1, and as a result this is in AP where the difference between consecutive numbers is 1. So an arithmetic progression is a sequence of numbers such that the difference between consecutive terms is constant, in this case 1. So this series is in AP. Now let's see another scenario. So let's pick up 1 and the next number in the series, let's take 3 and then 5 and then 7 and then 9 and then 11 and so on. Now what is the difference between consecutive numbers in this series? Let's see. What is the difference between 1 and 3? It's 2, right? Between 3 and 5, 2 again. Between 5 and 7, 2 again. And between 7 and 9, 2 again. So in this example what we have taken is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on. So this series 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 and so on. What type of series is it? Well, again the difference is constant between consecutive numbers, which is 2. So this series is in AP again. So an arithmetic progression AP is a sequence of numbers such that difference between consecutive terms is constant, and in this case it is 2. So the constant difference is 2, and so this series is in AP. Now let's take another example with a larger difference. So let's start with 1 and let's take the second number of series as 4, and again let's take the third as 7 and then 10 and then 13 and so on. So what is the difference in this case? Well, the constant difference is 3 in this case, isn't it? So what do we find again? Again we have a series in which the constant difference is 3. So the constant difference between consecutive numbers is 3 in this series, and as a result this is again a series which is in AP or arithmetic progression where the difference between consecutive numbers is 3. So this is how any AP series will look like. If you find the difference between consecutive numbers, you will find one constant or common number every time, and then you would say that the series is in AP. Now let's come back to our briefcase problem. Now we had 3 numbers which we could figure out for the passcode. Now those were 86, 89, and from this we can understand this is a 92. But the other two numbers are not visible at all. So what do? How do we find the other two numbers and open this briefcase? Well, again, you will have to understand that what is the pattern in these numbers, and if you can find the pattern, then you will be able to find out these two unknown numbers. So let's see. We have 86 and after 86 we have 89. So what is the difference between these two numbers? It's 3, right? What about 89 and 92? What is the difference between 89 and 92? It's 3 again. So what do we see here? We see that the difference between consecutive numbers is 3 in both these cases. So I believe this is in AP. So if we consider this series to be in AP, then what would be the next member in this series? What do you think? Well, 86, 89, 92. If the difference is constant, that is 3, then after 92, what would be the next number? Well, again, difference between next number and 92 will be 3, isn't it? So if you add 3 to 92, how much do you get? We get 95, isn't it? So this can be 95, and if this is 95 and this series is in AP, then the next number will be, again we'll add 3 to 95, so we'll get 98. So what do we get? Well, if this series is in AP, then we have 86, 89, 92, and then continuing that, if the constant difference is 3, then the next numbers will be 95 and 98. So let's try to put these numbers here and let's see if we can open this briefcase. So let's enter 95 and 98, and yes, we have been able to open this briefcase, which means that this series was in AP and we were able to guess the two unknown numbers because we knew that in AP the difference between consecutive numbers is always constant. So 86, 89, 92, 95 and 98 are in AP. Similarly, you can solve many real life problems if you know the real application of arithmetic progression. So whenever you find a pattern of numbers, try to identify if they are in AP, and if you can, then try to guess the next numbers or next members of the series, and it will be really fun.